Hi, my name is Kelly, and I want to discuss with you that it is not what you have in life, but who you have. Walter Winchell said, "A real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out." As I speak to you about friendship, I'm sure all of you already have someone in mind. True friends make you better. Today, I would like to open up and explain how my best friend changed my life. I'd like to begin with how we met. I met her while I was working at a Walmart in North Carolina for a brief period. I was a cashier, and she and another employee were coming through my line, laughing and joking. I chuckled a little bit at them, and she said, "We're going to be friends." I was new to the area, and I kept to myself, and I doubted it. Plus, I thought she was maybe a little weird, so I said, "Sure." We did become best friends, and we kept in touch when I decided to move back to New York and make it work with my ex. Sometimes life can get in the way of friendships, but the real ones always stick it out. I was in a domestic violence relationship. My daughter and I were in real danger. Because of my decisions, my family and friends were fed up with the pattern. This, of course, made me think that I was even more dependent on the situation. I finally hit bottom when my 3-year-old and I were forced to sleep in the car. It was mid-December and New York, so we had to leave the car running all night long for heat, and I had nowhere to turn. I was broken. After the night and a very uncomfortable nap in the car, I received a phone call that next morning that changed everything for me. My friend was freshly separated, and I was desperate to leave New York. She asked me, without any judgment, how much it would cost to pack up and leave. I told her, and a week later I was driving south with my daughter in a car seat and a U-Haul attached to my Scion TC. We began to rebuild, now with each other's support. We shared a room with our kids, packing both of our lives into separate little rooms in a tiny apartment. She supported me financially, and I helped to babysit until I got a job. But the ultimate moment in our friendship was when I needed a new car. I needed a new car, and due to my financial situation, I was not able to qualify. She, without hesitation, yet again, signed for a car in her name. I agreed to pay the payments, and her faith in me is what made me a better person. I moved to Florida not long after, and I vowed to keep those payments right because I knew how much this friendship was worth. My best friend still lives in Myrtle Beach, and I'm in Florida, and despite the miles, we're closer than ever. In conclusion, my best friend knows how different I am from the person who moved in with her years ago, but I'm not sure she even understands the magnitude of her impact on my life and the series of choices I've made since that phone call. In summary, my luck to be the cashier on a specific line that day changed my life. I've learned the value of friendship, responsibility, trust, and unconditional love. It inspired me to be better. I now have a great job, my own car payments, a place, and I'm working on my degree. None of this would have been possible for me without my best friend in that pivotal moment. In support of Walter Winchell's words about friendship, Muhammad Ali once said, "Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything." I was really fortunate to learn this when I didn't think it was possible.